Action continues on the card for Cage War 62 with our upcoming contest. Scheduled for three 3-minute rounds, it is for the Cage Wars Middleweight Championship. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. He weighed in yesterday 183 pounds even. Representing Apex Combat Sports out of Binghamton, New York, Joe Crowley. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He also weighed in yesterday at 183 pounds. Representing Fusion Mixed Martial Arts out of North Roads, New York, Ned Parker.
For that Cage Wars gold,
This
Big Dan bringing him into the center.
This ain't going 3 rounds. There's no way.
Darnell coming in with an unblemished 6-0 record, too. Says,
Crowley looks very ready, though.
he definitely is.
He looks like he wants to wear Darnell's skin. Puts lotion in the basket.
Put the lotion in the basket.
Here we go. For the middleweight championship, Darnell Parker and Joe Crowley. Both guys coming in with great records. As you mentioned, Darnell Parker 6-0, Crowley's 4-1. Don't blink on this one. There's some power. Oh,
well, and
goodness.
you see Crowley wanting to change that level and get that takedown.
Parker just looks like he
Nice catching that.
Doing a nice job.
God. I'm
nice
sorry,
job
boys.
stuffing the takedown, too. That
Nice knee by Crowley.
I mean, if Parker connects with one of those, he is sitting on those punches, and they're coming out with some fury.
But Crowley's anticipating, and he's got to stop looking down.
Man, I'm telling you. I mean, there's some bad intentions.
Parker's got dynamite in those hands.
He
he's
sure
got
does.
laser focus. If you look at his eyes, he knows where he's going. And
He's already.
Oh, he's already busted up.
He sure is. Oh, God, in a bad way, too. Oh,
But
that
again,
is
right
ugly.
underneath
it's
the eye,
below
too.
the eye.
Below
No,
So-
but that's ugly.
But again, it's not necessarily as much of a problem as is when it's in the eyebrow.
However,
Immediately,
this
right.
appears to be.
Oh, that's what Crowley needed.
immediately black and blue, too.
You know, Darnell
Parker's
Parker
just
reminds me of like Derek Lewis. Jiu-jitsu doesn't work.
Yeah. No, he's built like Marvin Eastman,
Yes, the beast.
Oh, God.
who had one of the worst cuts I've ever seen in the
Yeah, but
industry.
how tough is Crowley right now, though?
If I'm Parker, though, I'm looking for those uppercuts. Throw that cross, or throw that jab, throw the right uppercut. Feint the cross, throw the right uppercut.
And Crowley's got to be careful because if he lunges and he comes in a little bit low, he is just begging for an uppercut or some kind of a hook.
It goes back to what I said earlier in an earlier fight. You stuff 2-3 takedowns, 4 that gets to you, like, oh, what am I going to do with this guy?
Parker slowing down. Crowley caught him once.
Good fight and a good round. And there's some real damage to that left eye, though.
But Crowley's starting to find his timing. He's using that jab well. He's not ducking his head as much. You know, Parker's slowing down a little bit.
Interesting.
Nice
fight.
leg kick.
That was a good one.
You know, and if you look at Parker's stance, he's open for that leg
Way
kick.
open. He's got
You hear his corner saying, stop chasing.
Yep. 50 seconds left to go, round number 1.
Good head movement by Parker.
And I think, I'm sorry, go ahead.
It looks like he wants to bait Joe in with a punch, pull, and then return.
And I think if you're Crowley, you're kind of happy because you kind of weathered the storm, and now Parker does look like he's
Parker
slowing down just a little bit.
Never takes his eyes off his opponent, ever.
And he's got good head movement, good
Right.
footwork.
You're talking about Parker.
Yes.
Yep.
You hear Crowley's corner. Take him down.
Oof.
I mean, I'm a heavyweight, and I wouldn't want Darnell hitting me.
He throws bad with bad intentions. Crowley's
Good
tough
now,
as they
if you
come.
notice, he
Gotta
did a
play.
nice job circling.
Good work.
That's it,
All
round
right.
1.
Good round.
It's going to be interesting to see if Darnell catches his breath and if he gets that energy back.
Yeah, because bad intentions on a lot of them
And,
right
he's,
hands.
and he's built like a brick shithouse.
Shithouse.
So all that muscle needs oxygen.
I need oxygen just watching him. I give Crowley credit, though, because that eye is certainly compromised. I don't know if it's limiting his vision, but I'll tell you what, it's
not helping.
It's
When
close.
when they go black and blue that quick, it's usually not a good thing.
I think you got and you've got the doctor, I believe, in there taking a look at it, and I mean, they stopped the Cloud Hammer fight. This cut has got to be worse than
now,
that.
the Cloud Hammer cut was above the eye, and there's that bone there.
Yeah.
Right now, this is fleshy, and it's underneath the eye, so they will let that
Usually
go.
all right.
Unless it turns into like an avulsion. Unless it turns into a avulsion and the skin rips. All right, here we go. Joe Crowley is ready. Dan Mergliata's calling him out of the cage.
Can we get maybe we can get a tight shot of that eye. I'd like to. Oh, there's a lot of damage there.
Oh, yeah.
But not swelled. That's good, though.
He's going to have a headache tomorrow, though.
He is so tough.
But look how far. I mean, he comes forward. No hesitation.
Fight.
Working off that jab. Looking for that takedown.
Nice.
Darnell is like immediately where he's going to. That takedown comes. He's already spun and.
But it's wearing him down.
Very.
Oh, boy.
Crowley almost okay going to the ground.
Both men doing battle right in front of our monitor here.
Now, what can Darnell do with this position? Crowley's doing a nice job creating some separation, getting to the hip, trying to bring the feet in.
Keeping his guard open so he can.
Nice job by Crowley, using that forearm to frame. Darnell with the good pressure, grabbing that left ankle, trying to take the back. Now, if I'm Parker, I'm using that right-handed punch. And again, Crowley's trying to block it, which is smart. Nice job by Joe Crowley.
Great work by Crowley.
Takes a big, deep breath.
I don't blame him.
Well, Parker's a little bit gassed as well, too. Ooh, nice jab.
Parker's been eating
Another
these
one.
jabs. I've not seen Darnell throw one uppercut yet.
Oh!
Not one.
Nope.
And with about 2 minutes left to go in the second round, nice job by Crowley. Sort of changes the feel of the fight, doesn't
And this
it,
is the
fellas?
first time we see Darnell Parker on his back.
That's a great job by Crowley. That changes the whole complexion of the fight. Hell of a
90
job.
seconds left.
And he's doing a little bit of damage.
Now, Parker's got to get a foot to a hip. He's got to create some distance. He's got to, do something.
Well, I mean, if the goal here for Crowley is to mitigate the superpowers of Parker, this is certainly one way to do it. When you have a guy on his back, he ain't throwing hammers at you.
No.
And Darnell's flat on his back.
Excellent work here by Crowley in round number 2.
1 minute left.
Give him credit.
If you're Parker's coaches, you got to be telling him, create distance, get to a hip, buck.
I mean, that's a statement round for Joe Crowley. It's hard to say that, can't just give him the second round, but if he maintains this position for another 45 seconds, you're looking at a 1-1 going into the third.
And you're going to be looking at a very tired Darnell Parker.
Yep.
And Joe Crowley has established his dominance in the grappling.
Yep. Like to see him do a little bit of work there.
His coaches are calling for it. They're saying rain down punches.
Yep.
But again, 20 seconds left. Parker's going to make it through.
Great job by Crowley. Can't say enough.
Parker not throwing any overhooks or anything.
No, he wasn't getting to the hip. He didn't put the foot to the hip, to his opponent's hips. I'm kind of surprised. Maybe that is partially due to the fatigue. Less than 10.
Got to pinch them knees right now.
Or get the foot to the hip and push.
Great work by Crowley in the second round. He wants this title. And he came out and fought for it in the second round.
He gave him a little look on the way away, like, I got your number.
Been quite a few fights where there's been opportunities for the foot and the hip not been utilized.
But Jay, he really weathered the storm.
Yeah.
I mean, there we get a good look at the eye.
Just don't blow your nose.
And a good job by his corner team to apply that ice.
That ice end swell is so good with.
Alex Synthropath, former Cage Wars veteran.
Excellent job here by his corner. They're really truly setting him up for success in the third round. And Crowley's got to be feeling pretty good about himself.
And Crowley's eyes have not left Parker. His coaches are talking to him. It doesn't matter. He's watching his opponent.
I'm excited. This is going to be a fun third round. That eye is just,
that is a vicious black eye.
Yeah.
Crowley, the first one off the chair. He's ready.
I think that just rejuvenated,
Yep.
Definitely
energized him.
Mm-hmm.
Look at him. I love to see this. I love to see a guy come off the mat like that. Doctors are in there looking at his eyes. He's in there against a guy who's banging, trying to knock his head off. And Crowley said, you know what?
Parker's
level
got to
up.
throw uppercuts.
Yep.
Crowley's got to be careful, though.
Uppercuts there all day, especially with a.
And if he's going to put the head down, frame with the left hand, uppercut with the right. Keep that distance. Nice jab by Darnell.
Guys, I'm no technician, but that head down thing, that can't ever be good. That
no, but a lot of
usually
times
work.
wrestlers will take that chance to change the level and grab a leg.
Yep.
I mean,
Darnell very tired, breathing through the mouth.
He is in Crowley's
hands down,
eating some big shots.
But Darnell's hands down, his power is down. He's stumbling a little bit. Right now, Crowley has all the momentum.
Oh, and a great jab.
Step in jab.
Keep throwing it. Keep throwing it.
Nice job feinting there and stepping in with it, closing that distance for that jab.
Oh, nice.
Guys, Parker's got nothing left.
Yeah, he's.
Well, and his game is kind of overwhelming his opponents with the power and the athleticism.
Yep.
But it just goes to show you, you think that your eyes.
Oh! With the left.
Oh! Hammer
He's
fist
up.
for the
That's
title.
it.
Crowley
Wow.
comes all the way back and stops Parker in the third. Wow!
Wow.
That was
Impressive.
impressive.
I'd say
Wow!
to come back from an overwhelming first round, clean it up in the second,
And
finish it in the third.
he handed Darnell Parker his first
loss.
Number 2 in the Northeast, Darnell Parker was ranked.
Sat him down, and he's still wobbly, Parker is.
Well, some of that is fatigue, some of that is power.
A replay on that.
Yeah, guys, take us through it. This was just fatigue, I think.
Yeah, he hit him with a nice check
Jab,
left hook
jab.
when he went for the jab. And Crowley came around with that nice check hook. You'll see it.
Slowly.
Darnell goes to establish his own jab. You'll see it here.
Just bam!
Just
Almost like a corkscrew jab.
And great
Yep.
job. Great job by our crew to get us that shot. Slow
It's a
motion.
corkscrew jab. You see it
flipped
coming
it
from the angle?
right perfectly on the chin.
Yep.
Right on
Picture
the
perfect.
on the button.
And then he followed Darnell down
Yes.
and finished.
Well, you said it, Jay. You said
Look at his
before-
eyes. He's like, oh, damn.
Yeah, well, he'd been locked in on him. As soon as the second round ended, he was like, I'm ready for this. I'm built for this. That was awesome.
I'll be back.
Yeah, go have fun with him. That was exciting. That was knockout of the night right there, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely.
That was beautiful. And what a comeback. You can't say it enough. This is for a title. And he, you watch the first minute and a half of the first round and you think that there's no way. Parker's just throwing bombs and connecting. He weathered the storm.
Well, and Dana White always says about like the Dana White Contender Series, I want guys who want to fight. And this young man wants to fight.
That was impressive. And he deserves that belt.
I think he should get a tattoo with a pit bull on his chest.
Seriously.
He's got that dog in
Yeah,
there.
he does. And he's going to have some battle scars to.
Oh, he's going to be
He's
visiting
going to
the
be
ice machine in the hotel.
Yes, but it's not going to feel nearly as bad as if he had lost. And with a belt around his waist, probably won't even be feeling it much tonight. Congratulations. That was a hell of a fight by Joe Crowley.
And again, somebody like Darnell Parker being undefeated has never tasted defeat.
Nope.
So I think that this, again, is going to be a growth opportunity for a guy like this. We're going to bring it up to Mike Falvo.
That was so great.
Applause for these two great fighters and one great championship fight. Referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to the fight. 1 minute, 11 seconds into round number 3 for your winner by way of TKO and the new Cage Wars middleweight champion, Joe Crowley.